Earth's history is so vast it can be hard to wrap your mind around it. To make sense of it all, we break it down into manageable chunks like periods, which are these. But there's also another way of slicing up geologic time, into epochs. And epochs capture the finer details of Earth's story, like the rise of humans and the world we live in today. The most famous epoch is probably the Pleistocene, often called the Ice Age. It began about 2.6 million years ago and lasted until about 11,700 years ago. During this time, Earth was mostly covered in thick, icy glaciers. And because water expands when it freezes, those glaciers actually helped shape the land, carving out valleys and leaving behind deposits of rock and soil. It was a harsh and frozen world, but life found a way to survive. The Pleistocene saw the rise of some of the most iconic animals, woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, and early humans. And it was during this time that humans learned to survive in this harsh environment and eventually spread across the globe. But as the glaciers receded, the world started to warm. And around 11,700 years ago, the Pleistocene gave way to the Holocene. This is the epoch we're living in today, which began at the start of the last warming period. And it's been a dramatic time in Earth's history. The Holocene is sometimes called the Age of Man or the Age of Humans. That's because it's during this time that humans took over. We started farming, raising livestock, building cities, and eventually developed technology that transformed our way of life and separated us from the rest of nature. Every single thing we know in recorded history, every empire, every innovation, every piece of art and music and literature, it's all happened within the Holocene. And if you're a history buff, you can learn more about what life was like in each of these epochs through additional resources. But there may be even bigger changes on the horizon. Many scientists think we've now entered a new epoch, the Anthropocene. This is a proposed epoch defined by humans, by our impact on Earth's geology, climate, and ecosystems. It's a controversial idea, but it makes sense when you consider just how much humans have changed the planet in the last few hundred years. We've built megacities, rerouted rivers, caused climate change, and even altered the composition of the atmosphere. So from the frozen world of the Ice Age to the human-driven Holocene and possibly the Anthropocene, epochs remind us that even the smallest slices of geologic time can change the world forever. Hey, did you know there's a way to support the channel? It's true. You can help us keep making great videos like this one. If you want to see more from the team, you can check out our social media. You'll get to see what we're up to behind the scenes and even get a peek at some of our work in progress. So go ahead, follow us on social media and let us know what you want to see next.